Say hi.
Hi.
Say, my name's Sebastian. No? ¿Cómo te llamas?
I don't know.
You don't know your name? Is your name Matthew?
No.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Oh, his name is I don't know. That's his name. What's your
no,
name?
I don't know.
What's your name?
That one's Sebastian.
Okay. So you guys, this is what I learned today. Your oldest and your only will always get your unhealed wounds. Someone said that to me today, and I was like, wait, what did you say? They're like, yes. Hello, I don't know. Hey, girl. Somebody said that to me today. What do you guys think? Do you think that's true? Somebody said to me today, we're talking about motherhood and how this is like no joke and how nobody told me how difficult this was going to be. By the way, thank you so much to all the moms that commented on my last live where I was like pulling my hairs out. I was really wondering what moms were going to say. I was wondering if moms were going to go on there and say, oh my gosh, you should love being a mom. And I do, okay? And I was wondering if anybody was going to say anything mean. But you guys, thank you so much. So many of you were like, I now understand why my mom would lock herself in the closet. I don't have a closet to lock myself in. But if I did, I definitely would, okay? Anyway, so today, you guys, I was on a call. And somebody said something, okay? We were talking about marriage and about how difficult it is when you're married and you have kids and you have a business or you have like working people, how difficult it is to manage all. And this guy said, he goes, your firstborn and your onlyborn will always get your unhealed wounds. And I asked the guy, I'm like, wait, what? He goes, yeah, look. He goes, for example, I have 4 kids. He goes, all my unhealed wounds, my oldest son, he got a lot of my trauma. A lot of the stuff that I have not healed, a lot of the stuff that I have not dealt with, my oldest son got all of it. Then by the time I got to my second child, because I had so much like unresolved, some of it was kind of like, okay, dealt with. My second child didn't get so many of my unresolved wounds. Ay, mira, un día lo voy a hacer todo en español. And he said, by my 4th child, like, not to say all my wounds are healed, but by then, my 4th child, she didn't get all my unresolved wounds. And I thought about that, and I'm like, I only have 1 kid, because he asked me how many I've had. I must only have 1. But this one counts for like 5. And he said to me, he goes, yes, a lot of your frustrations, a lot of your things that he triggers is because he's triggering unresolved things in you. And I thought about that. At first I was like, no, that's not true. And then I thought about it. I'm like, yes, because every time, for example, and my husband's right here, okay? So for sure he triggers a lot of his unresolved wounds as well. Because I noticed that he triggers me, but those things don't trigger Sergio. And the things that trigger Sergio don't trigger me. And I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, because I have unresolved wounds that Sergio doesn't have and vice versa. So I told him, I said, at first I was like resistant about it. He goes, yeah, think about it. If you felt like you were not enough at school, if you felt like you should have gotten further ahead, anytime your son comes back with bad grades, you're going to get triggered. Okay, well, that's not my issue because that was not my issue, right? So I don't get triggered. I'm completely the opposite. I work with him. Yes, he frustrates because he doesn't listen. But, that's my issue because I don't listen, right? And so he was saying this and he goes, yeah, so many times what we don't realize as parents is that they are here to heal, to help us heal those childhood wounds. And I was like, oh, snap. Now, I don't know if you guys believe this, but I know that we pick our parents. Okay? And I don't know, you can type it on the chat if you don't agree with that. But we pick our parents. Like this soul, okay, I'll speak for myself. My soul has a specific purpose in this lifetime. And a specific thing she wants to create, which is why I chose the parents I chose, so that I can live out this human experience in this lifetime. Okay? So my son, okay, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? you guys can think whatever you want, because my son, so I love all the meditation, all the healing, all the spiritual readings, all the psychic stuff. I love all of that. Okay, I love all of that. So when my son was, when I was born, when he was, before he was born, when I was pregnant with him, I had a clairvoyant reading with him. Okay, and so I had somebody do a reading, and we connected with his spirit, and I was able to like completely talk to Sebastian. Okay, we didn't know that his name was Sebastian yet. We were like dabbling with two names. So I was able to talk to my son, and I remember laying down, meditating, and connecting with him. And I remember asking him, she's like, what do you want to know? And I said, I want to know why he picked us. And then she said, okay, ask him. And I said, okay, why did you pick us as your parents? Why did you pick me as your mother? And immediately I heard him say, because I want to get shit done. I'm like, you picked the right mom and the right dad for that. Okay? And she started laughing. I'm like, I could hear him say, he wants to get shit done this lifetime. And I'm like, and so I started laughing. I'm like, well, no wonder he picked Sergio and I, right? And then I said, okay, what else? And he wanted to travel. And then like, this is all what I felt. And I go, well, what are you feeling? And she's like, he is going to be completely your husband's manifestation. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, he's going to be, and she said everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, Sergio, since I was pregnant, he would say, I want him to be a lawyer. Well, now every time he argues, I remind Sergio that's his fault because he manifested that side of him. But nevertheless, like they pick us, right? And they pick us to be able to live out their lifetime. But they're also here to teach us, like, why. They're here to teach us the wounds that we have yet healed. And so it's made me think, okay, what wounds have I not healed? Maybe I should ask my husband. Do you think I have unhealed wounds? Do you have unhealed wounds?
I'm sure.
He says he's sure. If you guys know Sergio, you know what the look he's doing right now. But anyway... Anyway, so I got to start thinking, like, I wonder what unhealed wounds I have and what Sebastian is here to teach me. What, for sure, he is here to teach me patience. For sure, he is here to teach me how annoying it is that I don't listen. How, babe?
Sure.
Should we ask Sergio to come on this live?
No.
You know that I did a live one time with Sergio? It was the most viewed live I had. Everybody loves hearing him. He says no. But anyway, so I invite you guys to think about that. What unhealed wounds do we have that our children are here to teach us? For sure, mine, he is here to teach me a lot of freaking patience. Okay? A lot of patience. And also, he is here to like give me a little taste of reflection of what I put my parents through, because yo soy bien terca. So I heard. Okay? I'm very rebellious. I want to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. And guess how Sebastian is? Exactly the same. And so, for all of you guys, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you so much to everybody. Yes, Emma, Sergio is so funny. For those of you guys who don't know my husband, he is such a serious man. But he's hilarious. If you read underneath all that seriousness, okay, he is so funny, especially when he speaks truth. It's annoying, but it's funny. Anyway, but what I wanted to say to you guys in conclusion is I wanted to say thank you guys so much to everybody for your beautiful messages, okay? The moms that were like, I hear you, I see you. It is not easy. It is not a joke being a mom. And I know guys don't like this, but really, we need to be so grateful. I'm not saying anything about dads, but see, I'm not a father, so I cannot speak for them, okay? But I am a mom and I am a woman, so it's like the things that we deal with are like no joke, okay? It's a Friday night. It's like 6:46, and, we are home. And I don't know, maybe we'll watch a movie. We'll do something chill. I don't know, right? But those are the things that start to change as you get older and you get married and you have kids and all that jazz. Now, if we had a babysitter, I would beg Sergio to take me dancing. But since that's not our reality, that's not what we're doing. On the other hand, I just want to come out here and say thank you so much for all the love, for all the understanding. And this reminded me how us as mothers, we need to stick together. How us as mothers, we need to be compassionate and understanding. I remember I would see people like yelling at their kids and I would be like, oh my God, and have all this judgment around it. Now, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm like, I get it. See, sometimes we don't realize that they were like testing us. Oh, thanks, Emma. Yeah, wait until it, oh my God. I already told Sergio, when he becomes a teenager, Sergio's got to be the one to like, because, yeah. I go, but we have to remember that you never know what a mother has gone through, and maybe she just like hit her threshold. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Think about that. Has your children come to your life to heal and to help you heal your unresolved wounds? All right, guys, it is Friday, and I think we're going to watch a movie or something. I don't know. I'm having some relaxation tea because today was a hard day for me. Okay? Anyway, be nice to the other moms, and we'll see you guys later.